Welcome everyone to another dose of Digital Soma. Last time we left off, we built this train line from this farm over here to the factory that we are already servicing with our iron ore line and our truck lines. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a cash flow problem now, just until we wait until our return on investment comes in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on fast forward here, and then we're going to do a little bit of maintenance. We're going to check on our stations and just check on the station ratings. So that one's very good. Our steel station is poor. That's not good. So we'll keep that open. Just so we know that we have to add more trains to this line. Find an iron ore mine to add more trains. And what happened there? That the farm train waited far too long, and it's because we forgot to put the signals on the other end of the station. So if you have trains coming in from both directions, you have to have exit signals for the station in both directions. And going here, and going back over here, the factory station, I imagine, yep, very good. And then we're not transporting any goods away from this station, so it doesn't get a rating. And then the new farm, mediocre and dropping. So we're gonna have to add another train to that line, but unfortunately we don't have the money for it right now. So we'll just keep that on fast forward. And another thing I want to do is start grouping our trains together. So just create an empty group, and then we're gonna do to steel, to goods, and this is Flynn Bingley Market. Then we'll go to ungroup trains and put them, just click and drag them over to the group name. And this is just so it's easier to find groups, and if you see a problem on your network, being able to click on a train, see what group it's part of, and just seeing where problems exist on your line. Also, in the 1.8 update of OpenTTD, they added the profit this year, profit last year by group. So that's a useful tool. And then for this one, we're gonna do farm to goods and new run. Oop, here, Grunborn. Go, and then ungroup trains, click and drag to that one. We have 182, so we should be able to just pause that there, clone it, and then go. And then while we wait for the money to come in, I'll repay some of the loan just so we're not getting charged interest. And since we have to fix this rating and add more trains to this station, let's take a look around here. We have iron ore, and that's next to an oil refinery and a coal mine. We have this iron ore, which is not really near anything, and we have this iron ore, which again isn't really near anything. So I think what we're gonna do is, we have oil fields up there. We're going to go from these oil wells down to this oil refinery, and then we'll take the iron ore from here up to our steel station, and then continue on to the factory, and then we'll see if new Grunborn is big enough to accept goods. And it is. Good. So we'll go ahead and build a station there, and then pretty close to that station, but we'll give it some more space. We'll put it over here, which means that's gonna have to go down. Let's go like that. And then go back over here, do something like that, and then up here we'll go ahead and connect. We'll go ahead and connect to this line. And then now since we're adding trains to this, I don't like that junction. I didn't like it when we built it, but now that we're adding trains to the line, I don't think it's going to be able to. I think it's an even worse idea. So what we're going to do is delete that. We're going to build this. No, we're going to add a tile here. Since last time we were frustrated that we couldn't put a signal on this tile here, rather than adding another tile to the bridge, we are going to extend a piece of land so we can get a flat piece of track that we can add a signal to, and then we will build a tunnel underneath it. And even though I'm waiting for the money to roll in, I have it on pause since we are interrupting a line. If you want to be really realistic, you could build a bypass and then not have it on pause at all, but that's a little much. We'll put that there. There's one, I believe the signal's right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fantastic. It ended up just exactly halfway in the center of them, which is a nice, happy accident. We got a signal there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So if we wanted, we could actually put a signal there now. Yep. Oh, we'll just do that, actually, and just remove these two signals. That way it's 8 from there. That'll work. And then we will break off here since we're headed over to this station. Put that there. And we'll go this way. And just trying to space out the hill climbs as much as we can to keep the train's momentum going. And we will go to here. And then bridge. And then just go straight across. Oh, requires more money, so I'll unpause it. Requires 18. Go around this town here. Let's see, it's there, so we'll go up this way. Let's see, so we're gonna have to, if we want to keep the right-hand drive, we're gonna have to switch these over. So go up here, and then we will build a bridge over this one. Right there. Go diagonally there. Connect it up there. Ah, that's a bummer. And we'll just remove that there, no problem. We get a little bit of a refund, but not all of it. There we go. And then just act like you planned it. We'll continue this, connect it over back to the steel mill, and we'll go around this way of the mountain. That looks like it's going to be the smoothest course rather than trying to like go back this way and go around that town. So just go there, there. Yep. Take that one back. Go this way. Cut across. There we go. There's that was 10. We didn't need 10. We only need 7, 8. There we go. Put that out there. There. And then since we're coming in this way now, we'll add signals to this side of the station so we don't make the same mistake we made earlier. Just that. And then they'll go up this way to the farm. And then we need to get from this station over to our town over here. So we could just connect this line and this line, but there's very little room to get around this bridge, the depot, and the station, so we'll probably just break off a little bit earlier. It's probably a good place. Bridge. Yeah. Come up here. And then do this. There we go. So now we're back here. We need to add a depot. Yeah, I'm going to redo this a little bit. And then do a depot just like that. Perfect. New vehicles. We'll build the fanciest one. Let's see, what's the production? 28, and these have 8, so we need 4 of them. There we go, and then go to the iron ore mine. That has 35, so we'll need 2 of the iron ore hoppers. Where'd they go? They're there. And then I guess we'll need 2 for the steel. Nope. Fast forward. Nope. Like that. And then the rest can be goods. Fast forward. Come on, make a delivery. One more. One more. That's all we need. There we go. All right, so now we will give that a pause and go to the woods. Be sure the track is all good. Over this way, good. 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 And good. Okay. So we will full load any cargo, wait for the oil to fill, and then we go to the iron ore mine. So we want to unload all, so that'll get rid of the oil, and then we'll take cargo. We'll full load any cargo because it's empty. So whether it fills up with iron ore or it fills up with goods, it'll fill up with one of those. And then we'll continue on to the steel mill. We don't want to unload the goods, so we'll just take cargo, but we can't press full load because it made a full load at the previous station. So if it's full of goods, then it'll just leave. So we'll just leave it like that. At the factory, we don't want to unload the goods, but we want to unload the steel, so we'll unload if accepted. And then, again, we can't full load because we already have... Oh, we can full load any cargo. That way, the only thing that would be carrying at this point is goods. So if it's full on good... we don't want it to wait. We don't want to block the station. So we'll keep going. And then unload all and no loading at the town. So let's see here. We're waiting for the full load at the first 2 stations, and we are not waiting at 3 and 4. So we'll go ahead and change the timetable for those. Tell it to wait to be sure it can load the cargo. And then we'll tell it to go. And then while we're waiting on that to full load, we'll do our signals. So there, wait there, force it into the depot. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Control, click and drag. That's signaled. Oh, we don't want that signal there. We want that signal there. because you don't want to block the junction. You want to be able to have it wait out until after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be blocking the junction either way. That's unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go there. Control. And that takes us all the way to the station, which will go there. And then exit signals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. That takes us all the way to the iron ore. Great. Or the steel. That's already signaled from last time. And we haven't added that many trains to it, so we don't need to reduce the distance of the signals. I mean, it's just 2 lines on this track, so it won't be too bad. We'll add one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oop, 8. We'll add it there. Remove that one. Remove that one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then finish that off. Good. All right. Fast forward. And we will. Fortunately, don't have enough to clone that at the moment. Yeah, still won't even if I borrow that. So we'll just. Now we might be able to. Maybe. What is it? Nope, need 10,000 more, so we'll pay all that. Now we'll be able to. Nope. There we go. So now we'll clone that train. Again, control click. Now we already need another one. So we'll repay and just wait until we have 860,000 repaid. There we go. Repay that. I guess while we're waiting, we can make the group for this line. And this is oil to iron ore, oil to iron ore to steel to goods, and this is new Grunborn. Didn't add a space. There we go. Ungroup trains. There we go. Oop. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want it to that one. Let me just delete that. Well, alright, we have borrow 20, clone that train. And we'll... Oop, still need another one. Can't do that. Alright. There can go. And then let's see. So check our stations. Excellent. The farm's at very good, very good. Now we can borrow again. Add another train. And for control clicking and making new trains along a line, or any new vehicle along a line, you don't have to clone the original vehicle. You can clone any with shared orders, and it'll share the orders. And then our steel, better than it was. Still probably need to connect one of the other 2 iron ore mines to this station. But we'll see. Alright, so we are looking pretty good here. We'll see when the next station arrives, when the next train arrives at this station, if we need another one. Yeah, that's probably all we need on this line. Alright, so we added another line to our burgeoning transport empire, and I think that's where we're going to leave it today. We boosted the ratings of this a little bit by about 10%, and we boosted the ratings of the farm station by about 40%, so that's good. We're in very good. Very good is a good place to be. Mediocre. So we'll So next episode we'll add one of these. We'll try to add one of these iron ore mines to it, just to boost the ratings on that. And let's see. Yep, still very good on that one. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Digital Soma. See you next time.